Well, hey everyone, this is Warren Howe. Hope you're having a great day as always. Today we're going to talk about Tesla, right? Today we're going to talk about Tesla. But before that, hope you show a brother some love, right? Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button if you haven't. If you have been enjoying our videos, we have some very exciting stuff for 2022 in store for you, right? We announced that in a recent video of our journey to 330,000 portfolio, right? We grew that from 2003 and 2,300 USD, right, until today, 330,000 USD, right? That's our public account that we reveal on, what we don't really reveal what we have been buying in 2021, and we want to change that. So that's why we actually had a announced a 3,000 USD portfolio, and that is where we are full on transparent, right? You can see our moves. Hopefully you can emulate our thought process. Yep. So yeah, again, if you haven't check out that video. And please, really appreciate if you guys can actually smash that subscribe and like, right? So that we can spread the algorithms and, hopefully spread our vision, which is basically, we want everyone to have financial freedom. And how do we get there is by obviously, baby steps, right? Our baby steps to getting our FU money. Yep. Now, let's talk about Tesla, right? Today, we're going to talk about Tesla's CAGR growth. Insane, right? These are the numbers that I actually just pulled out after, having in lieu of this news, right? So this is big news because not only is the delivery on Q4 26 to 20+% better than Q3. This is testament that Tesla is not affected by supply chain disruptions, right? It's testament that Tesla is a huge flywheel momentum company moving forward. Now, we talked about flywheel before, right? Check out our video again last time on flywheel investing. And what do we mean by flywheel momentum? Yep. Now, Q4 2021, you guys already know. Deliveries are 308,600, right? We got sexy models, right? SX3Y model. And that puts in full year deliveries at 936,000. Now, this is just a little, short of 1 million, like 60,000 deliveries short of 1 million cars. But, this is still within that 50% CAGR in terms of deliveries on average, right? Now, these are the deliveries. What do I look at when it comes to the revenues? Yep. So I want to introduce this, very sexy website. It's called stockrow.com. So stockrow.com, you have over a decade ago, right? I'm asking myself, what is their CAGR? What is the growth in terms of revenues, right? Because I've been preaching that based on my projections, based on my back of the napkin valuations, they can actually achieve a 50% CAGR, compounded annual growth rate, in the years to come, right? Because they have been doing that. But what I worked out was I took the end value of 2021 full year revenues, beginning value since a decade ago, which is 204 million. And by the way, what huge progress they have been, right? From a $204 million revenue company, all the way to $51 billion company. Now, Tesla's insane. Yep. So what I did was, these are the numbers, right? And by the way, this is the valuation model that we share within our community, with our group, right? We actually, obviously we share strategies in our community. If you're interested, drop a comment, drop a DM, and we'll be forwarding you the details. Yep. So I worked out that Tesla has a CAGR, right, in a 10-year period of 73%. Now, this is the calculation, and I took the end year, 51B, beginning year, 204 million. Yep. Now, investing is all about the future, right? I hardly look at the past. The only way I look at historical figures is because I want to make sense of the revenue growth rate and earnings growth rate over the past, after studying the qualitative analysis, after studying whether or not they still have the more room to run, whether they have the potential to be pushing it out there. So this is what I do. Yeah. Now, this is why Tesla is insane. A big $1 trillion company right now has 73% CAGR of revenue growth over the past decade. That's how insane it is. Yeah. The $1 million question, obviously, is what are the revenue growth rates moving forward? Can they keep up with this huge CAGR? Now, this will be dependent on their progress, obviously. So Tesla has always been my number one position, right? I'm really bullish on Tesla. My personal portfolios, I manage a small family office, right? It's number one position over there, biggest position over there. I've been sharing with my own community. Why should we be bullish on Tesla? What is Flywheel investing? What is Flywheel momentum when it comes to a huge company like this? And why do they deserve a huge runway going ahead, right? So why am I working on these figures? Is because we want to be discussing about how in a different perspective, right? How numbers can actually sharpen our thesis. Now, I'm not a numbers guy. I mean, I had been a numbers guy in the past 5 years, which I've changed my approach. That's why growth investing for me works. It has been doing really well in my portfolio. But I mean, looking at this CAGR for this huge company, tell me which company has such a huge CAGR, and whether or not we see their CAGR growth can remain or be better with everything that they have right now over the years to come, right? My answer is definitely yes. You already know it. So how did I work out that they will have full year 2021 revenues? Why do I believe that Finviz analysts projected to have 51 billion is reasonable? Is because if we take the recent 9 months Q3 revenues, which is at 36B, we annualize it and we add at a worst case scenario, that will already put us at 49.8 billion in full year 2021 revenues. Yep. But we already know Q4 is 20+% more, right, deliveries than Q3. So definitely, obviously, better revenues, right? So this is just short of 2B. Yep. 51B full year compared to annualizing of 49B is just short of 2B. So this is why 51B is relevant. Yep, it's realistic. So, and that being said, though, if they can manage to hit 51B in revenues, 2021, the increase from 2020 to 2021 in terms of revenue is actually 62.6% and 62.6% increase. Yep. Again. And by the way, their CAGR has been 73%, 74%. Just 1 year, when people are talking about supply chain disruptions, when people are talking about chip shortage, right? Inflationary, inflationary headwinds, right? Affecting the markets and, companies. CAGR, Tesla is just saying, what chip shortage, right? What supply chain disruptions? None of that. This is testament that flywheel momentum is actually happening regardless of any market situation. Now, obviously, the bottom line is demand, right? Why do I personally think that they still have a lot of room for growth, especially moving forward in 2022 alone, is that 2 gigafactories will be up and running, right? Probably even full capacity because of the demand. China, Shanghai deliveries have been doubling up quarter over quarter, right? The recent quarter, which is insane, 70,000+. This is testament that Tesla is already on his flywheel momentum. Yeah. So this is why I'm personally bullish on Tesla. This is an update of their delivery quarters, what I see in their CAGR growth, which is insane. Why do I think that they still deserve a better premium in the market? And again, hopefully you guys got some value out of this today. Appreciate if you guys can smash that like button, smash that subscribe button to actually follow more of our public account and see how we actually want to be looking at the market in 2022, how we're going to be improving that account. Yep. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.